Welcome back to our channel, World of Coins. As you knew that old is gold, but these Jefferson nickel coins that are most valuable than you think, you're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we have something truly exciting to talk about, a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance but could hold an extraordinary value. We're diving into the world of the United States 5-cent coin from 1990, also known as the Jefferson nickel. If you think this coin is just another piece of pocket change, think again. This little coin could be worth far more than you could ever imagine, and by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much. The 5-cent coin, first introduced by the United States in 1938, has always been a staple of American currency. It features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse side. But it's not just the history of the Jefferson nickel that makes the 1990 version so interesting, it's the hidden potential of certain rare variants that can take this humble coin from something you find in your loose change to a valuable treasure. You might be thinking, how could a coin from 1990 possibly be worth anything significant? Well, the truth is, not all coins are created equal. While most 1990 Jefferson nickels are worth only their face value of 5 cents, some rare variations have caught the attention of collectors around the world. One of the reasons why this particular coin has sparked so much interest is due to some unique minting errors that occurred in 1990. It was during this time that several Jefferson nickels were accidentally struck with misaligned dies, leading to a few coins with distorted features. These errors, while not common, are highly sought after by collectors who specialize in rare and unique pieces. Now, let's talk about the design of the 1990 Jefferson nickel itself. The obverse side features the famous portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by artist Felix Schlag. Jefferson is depicted with his signature hairstyle, his gaze looking forward, embodying the vision of leadership and the founding principles of the nation. Surrounding Jefferson's image, you'll find the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year, 1990. The reverse side of the coin showcases the image of Jefferson's home, Monticello, a beautiful neoclassical mansion in Virginia, which was once home to the former president. The phrase, e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, reminds us of the unity of the United States, but what makes the 1990 Jefferson nickel particularly exciting for collectors is its rarity when it comes to specific minting flaws. Some of these coins, due to misalignments during the minting process, have noticeable errors that set them apart from the average coin. These coins can sometimes be difficult to spot unless you know exactly what you're looking for. For example, a double die error, where the image appears to be struck twice, can increase the coin's value substantially. Coins with off-center strikes, die cracks, or misaligned dies also stand out as unique collectibles. These rare error coins are highly desirable for serious numismatists and collectors. If you manage to come across one of these variations, you could be holding a piece of American history in your hand. The value of these error coins increases significantly based on their condition, the severity of the error, and how well the coin has been preserved over the years. So, just how much could one of these 1990 Jefferson nickels be worth? Well, if you find one with a significant error and it's in near perfect condition, you could be looking at a value of up to $39,000. Yes, that's right, $39,000 for a single 5-cent coin from 1990. The rarity of these errors and the fact that they are still being discovered makes them highly valuable, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for such finds. Now, I know you're probably wondering, how can I find a coin like this? The first step is to examine your coins carefully. Look for signs of any unusual features like doubled lettering or images, off-center strikes, or any noticeable damage to the die. If you're unsure whether a coin is valuable, you can always seek out a professional appraiser or a reputable coin dealer who can provide a more accurate assessment. But keep in mind, the key to finding a truly valuable coin is patience and a trained eye. If you're new to coin collecting or just starting to explore the world of rare coins, the 1990 Jefferson nickel is a great example of how even the most common coins can hold hidden value. Whether you find one with a unique error or simply enjoy learning about the fascinating history of American currency, this coin is a perfect addition to any collection. And that's all for today's dive into the world of the 1990 United States 5-cent coin. If you happen to have one of these coins in your collection, or even a coin with a minting error, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss a treasure-filled episode. Top 2, we're diving into something truly special, a coin that could be sitting right in your change jar, waiting to be discovered. We're talking about the United States 5-cent coin from 1983, also known as the Jefferson nickel. This little coin might seem like just another piece of pocket change, but hidden beneath its simple design is the potential for an incredible value. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how much this coin could be worth, and it's not what you'd expect. The 1983 Jefferson nickel is part of the long-standing history of U.S. coins, first introduced in 1938. It features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, designed by the artist Felix Schlag. His image appears on the front of the coin, giving a sense of strength and leadership. On the back, we find an image of Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home in Virginia, a place that symbolizes the legacy and vision of one of America's founding fathers. But what makes this particular 5-cent coin from 1983 so intriguing for collectors? It's not just about the design, it's about the subtle details and rare characteristics that could make a 1983 nickel worth far more than its face value of 5 cents. The key to understanding the value of this coin lies in rarity in error coins. While most 1983 Jefferson nickels are worth just 5 cents, certain variations of this coin can fetch astonishing prices. The U.S. Mint produced millions of nickels in 1983, but not all of them were perfect. Some of these coins were struck with minting errors, making them unique and extremely valuable for collectors. These errors could range from things like misaligned dies, where the design appears shifted or distorted, to double die errors, where parts of the design are struck more than once, creating a ghost effect on the coin. If you've ever wondered how to spot these valuable error coins, it's all about examining the details. Misaligned die errors are among the most common and easiest to spot. You'll notice the coin's design might appear off-center, with parts of the image or the inscription cut off. Double die errors are a little trickier but can make the coin appear as though it's been struck multiple times, creating a blurry or doubled effect on certain parts of the design. These flaws occur when the coin isn't aligned properly during the minting process, making them stand out from the rest of the coins that were struck correctly. One of the reasons why error coins like these can become so valuable is their scarcity. Since the vast majority of coins produced by the U.S. Mint are perfectly minted, finding one with a noticeable error is relatively rare. As a result, collectors go after these errors, driving up their value. But finding one of these error coins is just the first step. You also need to ensure it's in great condition. A well-preserved coin with a significant error can be worth a lot more than a coin that has been worn down over the years. The 1983 Jefferson nickel is an especially interesting coin for error collectors. Many of these nickels were produced with slight inconsistencies, but some examples stand out for their extreme rarity and the quality of the error. This is where the true value of the coin comes into play. Coins that were made with significant minting flaws but still remained in excellent condition can become highly prized pieces in the world of numismatics. So, what's the potential value of this 1983 Jefferson nickel? Well, if you manage to find a rare error coin in excellent condition, it could be worth a staggering $49,000. Yes, you heard that right, $49,000 for a single 5-cent coin. This is not just a small increase in value, it's a dramatic jump from a mere 5 cents to a price tag that could change your financial future. You may be wondering, how do I know if my 1983 nickel is valuable? The first thing you need to do is examine the coin closely. Look for any signs of minting errors, such as misaligned strikes or doubled images. If the coin shows any unusual characteristics, it might be worth taking it to a professional coin dealer or appraiser who can verify whether it's a rare error coin. The condition of the coin also plays a significant role in its value, so coins that have been kept in pristine condition will always fetch a higher price than those that are worn or damaged. If you've ever thought about diving into coin collecting, the 1983 Jefferson nickel is an excellent example of how even coins that seem common at first glance can hold hidden potential. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, knowing what to look for can make all the difference when it comes to finding valuable pieces. So, to wrap up, if you're lucky enough to find a 1983 Jefferson nickel with a minting error, you could be holding a $49,000 coin in your hands. It might seem hard to believe, but the world of rare and valuable coins is full of surprises, and this 5-cent piece is one of them. Top 3, we have something truly exciting to explore, a coin that you might overlook in your spare change but could be worth far more than you ever imagined. We're talking about the United States 5-cent coin from 2004, also known as the Jefferson nickel. This coin, while only worth 5 cents on the surface, could be worth thousands if you have the right one. Stick around until the end, and you'll discover how a seemingly ordinary coin could be hiding a shocking value. The 2004 Jefferson nickel might look like any other nickel you come across, but the truth is, it has something special about it. Issued as part of the Westward Journey nickel series, this particular coin commemorates the historic expedition of Lewis and Clark, which took place in the early 1800s. The reverse side of the coin features an image of the Louisiana Purchase and Jefferson's vision of the West, a design that makes this nickel a significant part of U.S. history. The obverse side, as usual, features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, as it has since 1938. Now, at first glance, you might think, what's so special about this nickel? After all, these coins were produced in large numbers and were meant for everyday circulation. However, as with many coins, it's the subtle variations and minting errors that make certain examples stand out, and this is where the real value lies. Over the years, several error coins have been discovered, and these errors have the potential to skyrocket the value of a seemingly insignificant coin. Some 2004 Jefferson nickels were struck with misaligned dies, resulting in off-center designs or doubled images. These errors are highly prized by collectors because they are unique and can't be replicated. If you find a nickel from 2004 with a misaligned die error, it could be worth far more than its face value. The coins that have these kinds of errors are much harder to find than those that were minted correctly, making them an exciting find for any collector, but it doesn't end there. There are also rare variations of the 2004 Jefferson nickel that feature incorrect metal content. While most nickels are made from a blend of 75% copper and 25% nickel, some of these 2004 nickels were mistakenly minted with the wrong proportions of metal. This error makes the coin stand out from others, and these misprints can often fetch a premium price. Aside from minting errors, the condition of the coin is another major factor that affects its value. Coins that have been kept in excellent, uncirculated condition are always worth more than those that show signs of wear and tear. The more pristine the coin, the more likely it is to attract collectors who are looking for high-quality specimens to add to their collections. Even if a 2004 Jefferson nickel doesn't have any major minting errors, it can still be worth more than face value if it's in mint condition. Now, you might be wondering just how much a rare 2004 Jefferson nickel could actually be worth. While most of these coins are worth only 5 cents, error coins and those in perfect condition can command some incredible prices at auction. If you happen to come across a 2004 Jefferson nickel with one of the highly sought-after minting errors, or one that's in immaculate condition, you could be looking at a value of $46,000. Yes, that's right, $46,000 for a single nickel. You might think it's unbelievable, but the world of coin collecting is full of surprising treasures like this. The rarity of certain minting errors and the demand for well-preserved coins have made this particular 2004 Jefferson nickel worth far more than you could have imagined when you first saw it in your pocket change. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these rare gems? The key is to carefully examine your 2004 Jefferson nickels. Look for any noticeable errors, such as misaligned designs, doubled strikes, or any inconsistencies in the metal content. You'll also want to check the condition of the coin. If it looks like it's barely been touched and has no wear marks, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. If you're unsure whether you have a valuable coin, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional appraiser or a reputable coin dealer. They'll be able to assess the value of your coin and give you a better idea of whether it's worth selling or adding to your collection. This is a great reminder that even the most common coins can hold hidden value. A simple 2004 Jefferson nickel might be sitting in your collection or in your spare change, waiting for you to find it. If you're a coin collector, the thrill of discovering rare, valuable coins is always exciting, and this nickel is a prime example of how even a modern coin can be a hidden treasure. So, there you have it. If you find a 2004 Jefferson nickel with a rare minting error or one in pristine condition, you could be holding a coin worth $46,000. It's amazing how something so small can have such a big impact. Top 4, we're going to dive into a fascinating topic that could completely change the way you look at your change jar. We're talking about the United States 5-cent coin from 1994, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel. You might think of this coin as just another piece of pocket change, but what if I told you that this seemingly ordinary nickel could be worth far more than you could ever imagine? Stick around to the end, and you'll be shocked to find out just how valuable this coin could be. The 1994 Jefferson nickel is part of a long-running series that features the likeness of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. The front of the coin showcases Jefferson's famous portrait, while the reverse side features the Monticello, his beloved home in Virginia. This coin, like other nickels, has always been a familiar part of daily transactions, making it something that almost anyone could find lying around in their spare change. But just because a coin is common doesn't mean it's not valuable. As with many coins, it's the rarities and errors that make certain years or editions special. The 1994 Jefferson nickel might look like any other regular nickel at first glance, but over the years, a number of these coins have been discovered with striking minting errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. Errors like these don't happen often, which is why they can make specific coins worth a lot more than their face value. One of the key reasons collectors are so interested in the 1994 Jefferson nickel is because of certain error varieties that have appeared over the years. While most of the 1994 nickels were struck perfectly, some have minting issues that make them rare. For example, off-center strikes, where the coin's design is misaligned or shifted, are one of the most coveted types of errors. These off-center strikes can make the coin look a little more unique, with parts of the design missing or distorted, and that rarity adds to its value. Another type of error that collectors look for is the double die error, where the image is struck twice, creating a blurry or doubled effect. This can occur if the coin is struck improperly in the minting process. While these errors are relatively rare, they're highly prized because they make the coin stand out from the rest. Even a 1994 nickel that has one of these errors can command a much higher price than you'd expect. Another feature that plays a big role in the value of the 1994 Jefferson nickel is its condition. As with any collectible item, a coin that has been preserved in excellent, uncirculated condition is always worth more than one that has seen heavy wear. A well-preserved 1994 nickel, with no scratches or signs of use, can fetch a premium price. Coins that have been carefully stored and kept in pristine condition are especially desirable to collectors who are looking to add high-quality specimens to their collections. In addition to minting errors, there is also the rarity factor to consider. While millions of 1994 Jefferson nickels were produced, not every single coin made it through the minting process unscathed. Many coins were in circulation for years, seeing heavy use, and those with the errors or unique characteristics are much rarer to find. This means that if you happen to come across a 1994 nickel with a minting flaw in excellent condition, you could be holding a small treasure. So, how much could a 1994 Jefferson nickel be worth? While most of these coins are worth just 5 cents in everyday transactions, the rare error coins, especially those in mint condition, can be worth significantly more. In fact, if you happen to come across a 1994 Jefferson nickel with a minting error, such as a double die or an off-center strike, and it's in top-notch condition, it could be worth up to $35,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $35,000 for a single 5-cent coin. It's incredible to think that a coin that's been sitting in your pocket could potentially hold such a high value. Imagine finding one of these 1994 Jefferson nickels among your collection or while going through your spare change. It's not just about the thrill of the find, it's about knowing that you've stumbled upon something truly special. So, how can you identify if you found a rare 1994 nickel? First, take a good look at the coin. Check for any unusual characteristics, such as a misaligned design or a doubled image. If you notice anything that seems off or different from a typical nickel, it could be an error coin. And don't forget to assess the condition of the coin. A coin that's been well preserved will always have a higher value than one that's been worn down or damaged. If you're not sure whether your coin is valuable, it's always a good idea to take it to a professional coin dealer or appraiser, who can give you an accurate assessment of its worth. In conclusion, the 1994 Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how seemingly ordinary coins can hide incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, knowing what to look for can make all the difference in finding rare and valuable coins. If you happen to come across a 1994 nickel with a minting error and it's in great condition, you could be sitting on a coin worth $35,000. Top 5 and last coin, we have something that could completely change the way you look at your pocket change. That's right, we're diving into the 1995 United States 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel. At first glance, this may seem like just another piece of everyday currency, but trust me, this small coin could be hiding a value that will shock you. Stick around until the end of the video, and I'll reveal just how much this nickel could be worth in today's market. The 1995 Jefferson nickel is part of the ongoing series that features Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. His likeness has been on the obverse side of the coin since 1938, and it remains one of the most recognized images in American coinage. On the reverse side, we see a detailed depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's famous home in Virginia, which has been a part of the design since the series' inception. This design, although familiar to most people, is much more than just a portrait of a president and a historic building. It represents a rich history, and that's where the potential value of this coin comes into play. But, as with any coin, it's not just the design or the age of the coin that makes it valuable, it's the rarities and errors that can make a world of difference. And that's exactly what sets the 1995 Jefferson nickel apart from the rest. While millions of these coins were minted and circulated, certain minting errors have made some of these 1995 nickels incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. One of the most common types of errors that collectors search for in these coins is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin isn't properly aligned in the minting press, causing the design to be struck off-center, which can make the coin look slightly misaligned or even missing part of its design. These off-center strike errors are especially valuable because they are visually distinctive and can be quite rare. If you happen to find a 1995 Jefferson nickel with this kind of flaw, you might have a coin worth a lot more than just 5 cents. Another error that has been known to appear in 1995 Jefferson nickels is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck multiple times in the same place, causing a doubling effect on certain parts of the design, such as the date, the inscriptions, or even parts of Jefferson's portrait. These kinds of errors are much harder to detect, but if you come across a coin with noticeable doubling, you could be holding a highly valuable collector's item. But minting errors aren't the only thing that can drive up the value of a coin. The condition of the coin plays a huge role as well. Coins that have been well preserved, with little to no signs of wear, are much more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. If you come across a 1995 Jefferson nickel that looks almost as if it's fresh from the mint, you could be looking at a coin that's worth more than just a few cents. The better the condition, the higher the value, so if you find a 1995 nickel in near perfect condition, it could be worth a substantial amount. Now, you're probably wondering just how much a 1995 Jefferson nickel with an error or in excellent condition could be worth. Well, prepare to be amazed. While most 1995 nickels are only worth 5 cents, rare error coins in excellent condition can be worth $32,000. Yes, you heard that right, $32,000 for a single 5-cent coin. It might sound unbelievable, but the world of coin collecting is full of surprises like this. 1995 Jefferson nickels with minting errors are quite rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that have these unique characteristics. Whether it's a misaligned die, a double die, or a well-preserved specimen, the value of these coins can quickly rise far beyond their original face value. So, how do you know if you have a rare 1995 nickel? The first thing you want to do is examine the coin closely. Look for any signs of minting errors, things like off-center designs, doubled inscriptions, or even inconsistencies in the metal. These are all indicators that you may have something valuable. Then, make sure to check the condition of the coin. A mint condition 1995 Jefferson nickel is going to be worth a lot more than a worn-down coin that's seen years of circulation. If you find a coin that you think might be valuable, it's always a good idea to take it to a professional coin dealer or an appraiser who can confirm whether or not it's a rare error coin. They'll also be able to assess the overall quality and help you understand just how much it's worth in the current market. In conclusion, the 1995 Jefferson nickel is a great example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can hold hidden value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a beginner, you never know when you might come across a rare minting error or a well-preserved coin that could be worth thousands of dollars. So, the next time you come across a 1995 nickel, take a moment to inspect it closely. You just might have a $32,000 treasure in your hands. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all the exciting coin discoveries we have in store. Happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.